and supported the efforts of enterprising women, busy women. Not women who are eating the bread of idleness, but women who are busy building something. Something that they can take pride in, something that they can show off, something that they can take comfort and security in. In fact, if you read about the woman in Proverbs 31, one of the first things that will pop out about you is that she is an enterprising woman. She is busy doing something. She is not sitting around waiting for something to happen. She is a make it happen woman. Look at somebody and say, I'm a make it happen woman. She's not the kind of woman who sits around waiting for something to happen, waiting to see what's going to happen today. She is already thinking about, what am I going to do? What is the next move? There is something to be said for an enterprising woman. Somebody who every day when they wake up and before they go to bed, they are thinking about everything that it's going to take to make their life a life of quality. They're not sitting around hoping something good happens today. They made up in their mind, I'm going to make something good happen today. They're not sitting around hoping and wishing and thinking and believing that something's going to drop out of the sky, but there is something down in her that says, I've got to be busy. I've got to be about something. I've got to be building something that I can take pride in and the people around me can take pride in. Look at somebody and say, I'm an enterprising woman. An enterprising woman, a wise woman builds. She builds. Her hands are busy. She is busy making decisions about her finances and about her family and about her health. She is always bringing things into her life that are building towards something that she can take pride in. As opposed to the foolish woman who is spending her time tearing it down. When I first read the scripture, when I first read the scripture, upon first read, it appeared that this scripture was referring to two different women. Upon first read, it appears that the scripture is talking about two different women. Both of them are enterprising women. Both of them are busy. The difference is that one is busy building and the other is busy tearing down. One is busy bringing positive things into her life to make her lifestyle better. The other is spending all of her energy and her effort tearing down the very thing that she takes pride in. You'd be surprised the number of women who are spending their time destroying the very things that God has blessed them with. Through their actions, through their attitude, with their mouth, it doesn't matter how much God blesses them with, they are spending all their energy tearing things down. So it appears at first that he's talking about two different women, but upon further meditation, I realized that this study may not be a lesson in contrast between two women, but it quite possibly may describe two behavioral responses of the same woman. Is it possible that the same woman could at one place be a wise woman who is building, producing, manufacturing, putting things together, but at the same time, on the other hand, be the kind of woman who is tearing down? The word pluck down means that it's not all at one time, but she's pulling it down piece by piece. Tearing your business apart piece by piece. Tearing your marriage apart piece by piece. Destroying the self-esteem of your children piece by piece. Not something that you do all at one time, but little bit by little bit, every day, little things that you say and little things that you do and the little things that you ignore and the little negative attitudes. The wise woman is building. She's building self-esteem. She's producing. She's either building or establishing or she's rebuilding something. She's at one of those three stages, but the foolish woman is tearing it down. I like the way the NIV translation says. It says that the wise woman builds her house, but the foolish, with her own hands, tears hers down. Notice also that the enemy that is destroying her is not outside of her. It's in her. Is it possible that the greatest enemy to your success is not who you're married to, who you work for, or who you associate with, or who you're related to? Is it possible that the greatest enemy to your success is you? That the greatest enemy to your success may be within you. That there may be something inside of you, some past experience, something you've gone through, some issue from your past, something you've been exposed to that is destroying or threatening to destroy the success that you have. And I come to tell you, ladies, it doesn't matter how much success you have, whether you're building a business or building a home or building a career, it is possible that there is something in you that may be destroying the very success that God has for you. God has no problem giving his daughter success. God has no problem putting things into your hands. God has no issue with making sure that you receive an inheritance. But the issue is, can you handle what God has given you? Somebody in here, God is giving you a good man, but the issue is, can you handle a good man? Somebody in here, somebody's giving you a good family and healthy children, but the issue is, can you be responsible enough to handle good children? For somebody, God is giving you an opportunity and a career and blessing you to have a successful business, but the question is, can you handle what God has given you? Look at somebody and say, can you handle?